YouTube. I'm back, and I'm here to talk about the last episode of All right, of Invincible. Well, okay. Hey, third time's the charm. You know what I mean? But yeah, that episode of Invincible, the last one, was straight peak. I hate how I'm the last one to really talk about it because I already know everyone's done talking about Invincible. Like, bro. But like, let's just get straight into it. So like, we're basically left off from the last episode with the Invisible War, where I said Mark was fighting Conquest, and then boom, impact frame. I love that. The Invincible creators put the impact frame in. It was very lovely. I love how you put care and some work to this last episode. But how you say you basically seen Conquest and Mark just go at it, like, bro, it was a knockdown, drag out fight, just like the book. Bro, I really need to get those books ASAP, like as soon as possible, you know. But like how you said, that fight was pretty crazy because like Mark was like winning, but like I was just like looking at it. When I was looking at it, I was like, I know this man's holding back. This man's not even really trying. Like him getting a little bit of like a nosebleed. I was like, yeah, he's not really trying because this is like Superman fighting Doomsday. Like, bruh, this man is just feeling you out just to see how powerful you are. And then Mark was like, oh shoot, because he was just dragging him. Boom, 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 bro. Like Mark was losing bad. You don't understand. I was like, dang. And then Oliver wanted to come in and come help him. He was like, that's not too far, bro. Oliver is a D1 slider, bro. He's coming through for Mark any time of the week. Like, bro, he's literally sliding for his brother. Because like how you said, because what Oliver seen Mark save him when he was a baby, so he's gonna slide for his big bro anytime. And bro, and then like when Conquest and Mark were like flying in the air, and Conquest is tossing Mark around. Sorry, it's early in the morning, guys. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because I really want to get this video out to you. But anyways, like you said, just tossing Mark around in the air, and Conquest was like boom, 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 and they were just like going like flying like super fast. Oliver was like, "Come on!" He was trying to catch up with them, but like that one episode when Mark was trying to catch up to Oliver. Oliver was going faster than Mark almost. But Mark must have been like not really flying too fast or holding back or something. But how you say it, he was trying to catch up. He really couldn't catch up to them, and then eventually they stopped. And then he was like, boom, hit him in the face. Before Conquest was like, Mark needs motivation because like literally he was rubbing Mark, telling him, hey, don't give up, keep fighting because he's enjoying this. And then Mark was like, no, don't hurt these people. Boom, boom, boom. And Oliver came in and kicked him. And then he was like, oh, this new play toy. And bro was like, yeah, I'm about to beat. Like, Oliver was trying to say the most craziest stuff to him. Bro was saying the most craziest and funniest stuff. Oliver is a absolute unit. I love Oliver for that. And then Mark was just telling him, get out of here. Like, because this man was going to body him, send him back to the lobby with no regrets. And then that one, bro, and that time he grabbed Oliver and was about to just like stretching him like a freaking stretch toy, like just like, bro. I was like, bro, please get him because, brother, he made some Oliver's teeth like come out. And I was like, yeah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. And then even after that, you got Invincible. He had to like take him. Mark had to take him away from all that. Oliver was down for the count basically. And he said they were like gone. And then they like were fighting for a little bit, and then they said Conquest got the upper hand again, started dragging him around. And then after that, they were like in the water. He was dragging him around, and then you see him do the same thing he did. Well, you seen him do the same thing Omni-Man did to Mark in the first episode. Basically, just about to throw him against a whole bunch of people. Yeah, it was crazy, guys. It was bad. I did not want to like show you all that, and edit all that. So you're just gonna see a picture of him flying, and then you're just gonna see the people. That's it. If you've seen the episode, you know, you know. If you need to see it, go see it because it was this show's peak. And then what? Eve woke up. Then Eve was like, "I don't care. I need to go save my boyfriend." You already know. And then what? They were fine for a good little few minutes, and then Eve popped up. Mark seen the powers. He was like, "No, no, 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 no," because he could tell this man isn't holding anything back. This man is trying to body everyone on the planet. And then what? Adam Eve? Peak literally did the same animation they did when the Adam Eve special. It was absolutely amazing. Like you said, she was going crazy on him, but she was getting tired. She's not like Mark or the Viltrumites. Like they probably got like a long time before they can ever really get tired. And also, I feel like if Mark really controls half of the Viltrumite in him and then uses that with the human in him, he could probably have a really long endurance to like to fight basically. But he kind of will. If you know the comic books, you know he will. Because like you said, he was like, because Conquest said the key word to him. He was like, your emotions and all the other stuff is not going to help you fight. Like, you're not going to get stronger as you fight. But little spoiler, he does get stronger as he fights with his emotions. Because like he said, he's part Viltrumite and part human. And they said that's kind of a real good, like, kind of close to a Viltrumite like that. It's like it kind of works together. I don't know about Oliver. Oliver's not like that really. He said it's more the Viltrumite will take over him because he will not really stay purple. He'll start turning like the complexion of Nolan and Mark and all of them because that's going to override his genes. But not for Mark because I say he's half human, half Viltrumite, and that's kind of more compatible. It works out more, and then we're going to be more stronger. But how he said Adam Eve was cooking, then how he said Conquest started bonding her, started grabbing her, then hit her with the wombo combo 2-piece. She was done. Counted out. Mark seen that. Bro was crying. Bro was bawling his eyes out. Adam Eve over there just laid out. I'm like, dang, you just hear Mark crying. I was like, I feel bad. And bro's still 19. Bro is 19 fighting all these people. Bro's somewhat still a kid. Bro's 19 fighting all these people and getting laid out. But like you said, it was crazy. And then after that, he was just yelling Cecil's name. And I was like, the biggest change up ever. Bro's yelling out Cecil's name. Cecil's not even there. It's like, bro, come on now. Come on. He needs you. Get there. And then Conquest was like, they normally have special parameters for all this. Like, you can't really destroy the planet. You gotta, like, do stuff to it before we can conquer it. But then he was like, I don't know what you did, but the boss upstairs said he wants this place destroyed. And I was like, bro, if you know who that is, you know who that is that said he wants that planet done with. I ain't gonna say anything unless I make like my next thing for like Invincible season 4 that I might make. So and then I was like, dang, that's kind of crazy that he said all that. And then you see Mark crying, and then you get up, he turns around, he looks at Conquest, and was like, I can see the future. You're not in it, bro. And he just blasts at him, hits him with the gauntlet, boom, shatters the gauntlet, bro. Literally kind of shatters his hand a little bit. He's like, he doesn't care. The adrenaline in him is pumping. He's going. Boom, fighting, boom, fighting. They're going back and forth. But Mark is still winning. Bro is pumped up. He knows he can't lose this because if he does, everyone on the earth is cooked. I was like, okay, cook, Mark, cook. Boom, this is where Mark takes that W. He was like, boom, boom, boom. It's going crazy on him. And then, like how you said after that, they were fighting for a good minute. Conquer gets the upper hand. He starts to get Mark. He's on top of him, tells him he's so lonely. That was the toughest line I've heard. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. You did peak with Conquest. I'm not going to hold. Did absolute peak. Then he was about to beat Mark. Then Adam Eve remade herself. Basically remade herself. And then used a really powerful beam that hurt Conquest. Kind of like fried him a little bit. And then he was about to go body Adam Eve again. But Mark was like, no. Then this is the moment where the crash out happens. Marx just literally goes ham on Conquest's head. He uses his head on his head. Crazy. Then after that, yeah, Conquest head looks like a mashed potatoes. Basically, mashed potatoes. And literally Mark goes over the Eve. They're both passed out. They basically used up all their powers and stuff. And then eventually Cecil comes in with like everybody. Every superhero, even Tech Jacket. I'd love to see that. And then yeah, he picked them all up and fixed them both up. And then I said Debbie came in, told Mark like, hey, she feels bad for all of this being with Nolan, Omni Man. How you said doing all this, that whole life. How you said he basically has to fight his whole life, not knowing if he's ever gonna come back home. And then Mark was like, "Mom, you don't have to feel bad because you did everything right." And then she was just like, "Thank you." And then they hugged. Then after that, they had the funeral. They had the funeral for our boy Rex Blood. R.I.P. to Rex Blood. Oh, it was kind of heartbreaking. It's kind of crazy to see the goat. You know, he's gone. He's not coming back. And it was kind of sad to see that. Rudy made a good speech. How you said in the comics, he basically took over Rex's name. It was crazy. He put the hair up like Rex. He said he wanted to live up like him, have a heart like him, like a hero. He said Rex was really a hero. At the end of the day, he really changed. You saw Ray in the background. She was upset crying. And I was just like, dang. Even right now, I'm just like, dang. It's like someone like that, like Rex, that can change. It's crazy. Because Adam Eve even said it. She was just like, Rex changed so much, but she knew him for so long. She thought he really didn't change, but Rex really did. Rex became a hero, became a great person, became someone that people can look up to. He really was the definition of a hero. And I always want to say to Rex Blode, that character like that, Robert Kirkman for making him, and from being on the show and for all that, Rex Blode, R.I.P. Like I said, you will be missed every time I watch that show. Before I watch Invincible, you will be missed. But they had the funeral for him. Like I said, he was gone. Then after that, Mark went to go see Oliver. They talked. Yeah, and then Oliver was like, I'm so excited to get out of here, blah, blah, blah. And then Mark was like, hey, I want to talk to you. He was like, anyone that ever comes to this planet or hurts my family, my friends, or whatever, he said he wouldn't hesitate at all to just get him up out of there and just end him. Like he's tired of it. He said all this pain, all this suffering for other people. He's tired of it. He's gonna do what needs to be done now. And then after that, Mark and Adam Eve, they have snuggle time. But her powers are messed up because the suit that what happened with Mark, the suit was colorful. If you know the comic books, you know what's happening with that. But I'll get into that if I make my Invincible breakdown for season 4. And then after that, you got Damien Dark Priest, Dark Blood. I kind of forgot the name. I'm sorry. Even though he kind of reminds me of Hellboy, I really should know that man's name. I feel like he has probably some solo comic books that probably were tough. Like I'm getting a whole bunch of Emmett stuff. Like Invincible got me like that, where I'm just like, I gotta get more of this stuff to know more about these people because they are straight peak. Like, bro. But yeah, that was basically Invincible. I loved it. Oh no, what am I doing? Mark, after he got was in the hospital, he said he wanted to see Conquest's body. He saw the body, but it was fake. It wasn't real. It was a fake body. Because literally Cecil was like, we're gonna keep Conquest, figure out the whole Viltrumite thing. Let's make him talk basically. Because he's basically his face is all messed up. Like he should be like not living right now. But he's gonna heal. Like how you said, all Viltrumites are like very strong. Because like how you said, the older you are, the stronger you are. And then how you said if he even twitches, the whole place is gonna explode. But hey, so he's gonna wake up and he's gonna get out of there, and that's gonna be all Cecil's fault. Because like you said, literally that will have to be another challenge that Mark doesn't have to deal with later in life, but he is gonna deal with him later in life, and that second fight is gonna be another brutal one. Like you said, people in the chat, if you read the comics and you've seen that fight with Conquest versus Invincible again, hey, just be like, I know, because it's gonna get crazy again. But I said, I love the season. I love doing this for you guys. I love making events. I love making Spider-Man. I said, how I said in the last video, how I said, if y'all want me to make stuff for Daredevil, let me know. Like, be like, hey, we want to see Daredevil. Hey, we want to see Daredevil. If y'all don't say that, I'm just gonna watch Daredevil. So I feel like I see another good series that I want to make a video about, because I'm not about to make a thing for Daredevil. Like, if it's like Invincible related, Image Comics related, and then make a TV show out of it, I'll do it. Spider-Man related, yeah. Like superheroes I really care and love, yeah, I'll make it. For like X-Men '97, I'll probably make another video. I'll make videos on that. But like I said, if it's like, it has to be like people I really love and care about. But if it's like, eh, like my best friend Grant, he loves Daredevil. I said, shout out Grant. He said, if y'all want me to make it, let me know. He said, if anyone says anything in comments about Daredevil, let me know. He said, comments, RIP Rex in the comments. Best show ever, Invincible. And how he said, I'll see y'all later. Gonna make this kind of a little short one today. And how you said, I have fun enjoying this Invincible season. I enjoy it all. I enjoy the people that are watching. I enjoy it every day. I'm thankful for the people that are subscribed. I'm thankful for all of it. Like I said, next series I'll do a giveaway. I know we didn't reach our goal with 100 subs to get one of y'all an Invincible book and a Spider-Man book. Like I said, it's okay. We'll do another thing, another giveaway. And I said, I just appreciate everyone that's subscribed, that's watching. I appreciate y'all. And thank you. They said, keep liking my gaming content, keep liking my other content. They said, hey, look at the TikTok, the IG. Hey, get on it. Be liking it, be looking at it. And yeah, hope everyone's having a great and wonderful day. Hope it gets even better. Hope it's amazing. And God bless. And I'll see y'all later. Peace out.